The time was 1 a.m. I just arrived to Hollywood for an investigation, and I decided to walk down Hollywood Boulevard. It takes 1 hour to go down one end, and then 1 hour to go back up the other end on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. I walk down these dead streets, which I've done actually many times before, around this same time. I've driven home David Liebehart around this time frame, after he gets out of the Hollywood Bowl. I've helped a crackhead girl up off the ground. I saw this girl collapsed once on this street years ago. Her name was Courtney, and she had her purse, everything spilling out, almost in the intersection of the walkway. And she looked like she got out of a club and maybe was drunk. I found out later she was addicted to crack, but I helped her on her way, and I'm glad just someone else didn't, because these streets, you don't know, they're unpredictable. But I'm not scared of anyone on these streets. The hobos, I'm not scared of them. Generally, they're pretty nice from my perspective. I haven't had any negative encounters, but you do see some things. On this night, ghostly encounters are the most interesting thing you will see in this video. So no crazy hobo fights or anything like that, and not to make fun of anyone who's homeless. It's a horrible state. But I talk about in this video that maybe the ghost is a hobo as opposed to one of the actual movie stars depicted on these Walk of Fame stars in the sidewalk. I seriously doubt any famous ghosts are making their presence known, although the Ritz brothers, I've never heard of the Ritz brothers. So I googled them, I looked them up, I YouTubed them. They're a funny trio of dancing, singing comedians. Mel Brooks said Jerry Lewis got a lot of his shtick from the Ritz brothers. So I didn't know anything about them until this ghost investigation. I got a pretty strong reading at the Ritz brothers, and from then on, I get some pretty big readings. Intelligent communication with the Mel meter. Later on in this video, continue to watch. It's an interesting, haunted street, an interesting investigation. Ghosts do make their presence known. I say walk toward the device, walk away from the device, walk toward the device, walk away, and that did happen. I did get intelligent response with both the EMF feature on the Mel meter and the antenna static electricity. A ghost has to be within inches for that static electricity field to be broken. This happened on a number of occasions on this street. I thank you for watching. This is John Rasmus with Mysterialis Ghost Investigation. Okay, you know what? I think it might be that sign. Alright, it could be that sign, it's hard to say. Alright. Yeah, I think it's the neon sign. That's what it is. It's the neon sign. Don't worry about it, just the neon sign. So as we learned at the Pea Soup Anderson's in Buellton, California, neon signs most definitely do trigger this to an extreme extent. I'm sure Las Vegas would be even worse. It doesn't mean there's not spirits walking around Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's very possible. El Capitan. That's where I watched actually no, I watched it in the Man's Chinese Theater, that's right. I watched the Avengers World premiere over there. I won a Dr. Pepper contest. It was pretty cool. This is in front of the old Masonic building turned into the Jimmy Come on, live show. I need to clean this place up, man. Just gonna walk up real quick. See if we can get any anything.
Jonas, bullshit! No, you don't.
Got a 20-point something here. Might be a cell tower. You never know with this place, man. Could be a cell tower. I bet there's hidden cell towers all over this place. But we got a pretty good spike. Side of the Ripley's, believe it or not. .7, 2.6. Could be legit, it's hard to say. .6. Repeating numbers, pretty good sign. .2, 3.8. There definitely is a lot of neon signage right there. It kind of ruins the whole thing. But I don't think it affects this phone light.
Get the fuck there! Frau Jonas! Roll to there! Yes, we're up on our way! Let's go over!
bats of them?
Marilyn Monroe. So Marilyn Monroe has 2.0, and it doesn't seem unusual. 4.4.
Wait, roll that. Roll paper and ask that. Say that every time. Take that to leave. Take that to leave. Take that to leave. And you bring it. Take that to leave. Like that. That's it. Come up. My boss. Come on.
22 points. 39 points now. Yeah, about a 20. Okay, we got a legitimate reading of it. The Ritz brothers, we're getting a 27 with the actual reading of an actual spirit, 43 point something. What is this? It's hard to say. We're right in front of the Dr. King pizza place and the hot dogs. Fred Astaire. This could be legit because I don't think we're close enough to any neon signs. Closest neon signs are way behind that glass. Way too far away. It's interesting. Spirit, if you are intelligent, can you set up a device right now, like you did before? Can you walk close to the antenna? I have to prove whether you're not something else like a neon sign or a cell tower. It's the only way I can differentiate between a spirit and technology. So Spirit, can you walk close to the device right now? Yes or no? And I know the answer is going to be no, you don't want to. But can you do it anyway? Because it's the only way I'll know the difference, and I'll keep walking. I'll keep walking if so there's definitely something here. It doesn't mean it's a spirit. It could be something underneath the concrete for all we know. It's hard to say, but it's pretty much right under between Fred Astaire and the Ritz brothers. We have possibly an underground thing, possibly a cell tower type situation, and now it's going crazy. That is definitely interesting. That's the first time on Hollywood Boulevard it's gone off. Like a spirit has set it off. Away from any neon signs. So, Spirit, we got one more chance. Can you set it off? Please. Well, I have to assume you're technology then and not a spirit. 28.3. Wow, it's pretty high reading. Hey, walk close to it right now, Spirit. Set it off. Can you walk away from it, Spirit? Can you walk away from it, Spirit? Reviewing the footage of Hollywood Boulevard, I believe there was at least one spirit, maybe 2, 3, 4, or 5, following me down the entire boulevard. Not the first neon sign, but the second time the antenna, static electricity field was broken on the antenna, the REM pod feature on the millimeter. The second time it went off, I believe it was a spirit. And I think every single time from then on was a spirit. And you'll see even more intelligence later on in this video. Good. We're getting a reading at Smiling at O'Connell. Okay, it's really high. 129 at RuPaul of all things. Okay. To prove you're not technology, we're going to have to ask a couple questions. Can you please walk away from the device, Spirit? Okay, thank you. Now, can you please walk towards the device, Spirit, to prove you're intelligent? You have to set off the REM pod feature, the antenna. Touch the antenna, Spirit. If you're intelligent, you have to touch the antenna. It's the only way to prove you're not technology. Well, it's too bad, but until you can touch the antenna when I ask, there's no way anyone will ever know whether you're a spirit or not. Okay. Can you walk away from the device? Please, Spirit. Probably technology. Probably something to do with something like a cell tower. It's ghost investigating, but since there's a million cell towers on this road, it's impossible.
The Geiger counter there?
Nah, this detects electromagnetic fields, and this antenna detects static electricity fields, and then that's just temperature.
And you think there's ghosts at the stars?
Nah, it has nothing to do with the stars. You're probably some dead hobo walking around.
Oh, so it's just in general.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Best of luck.
Yeah. Okay, it's pretty hot. So it's off the charts. If you're a spirit, can you walk away, please? Walk away from the device. Okay. Now, if you're a spirit, can you walk towards the device and touch the antenna to prove you're intelligent? Otherwise, we'll never know. And I just said the dead hobo thing. I just said the dead hobo thing as a joke. Don't worry about it. All right. There's probably a cell tower around here somewhere. Bunch of cell towers. Yeah, there's too much technology on this street to see if there's any ghosts. It's too bad. Because this is what it does when there's ghosts. But
so check it out.
but if there's a cell tower right there, it means nothing.
My name's Cracker White.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Don't say it back first, say it first. I've seen more things than other people since I was 8 years old. I contributed to drug use around my mid-20s. Well, around my 30s and 40s. Anyways, the entities still remain. They're unliving. They don't like to become dead. I'm a medium. I have a gift of mediumship. Have since I was young.
So do you see him or hear him or what is it?
Well, listen. I've seen them since I was young. I was able to then hear them once I developed something in my inside, like a.
Well, can you tell if this is technology or a spirit?
No, that doesn't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
There's a thing called SD3. That's SD3. There's an application that actually it's called SD3. It's a high frequency that actually communicates from that. When I hear them. You see them, it's a different type of feeling. It's a feeling and a vision all at once. Oh yeah, I come across a lot here. I was just in Arkansas, there was a lot of Indians. A lot of gangsters.
See, I was just at an 1820s or 1830s house, about a couple hours ago, and it legitimately was haunted. And I didn't use this, I used some LED devices, and I asked it to set them off, and it set it off all red, and that's an impossible feature. It's not even designed for that. It's designed for a rainbow. So the thing was so smart, it turned them all red. And I said I'm going to Los Angeles, and that's when it started setting everything off. So concerning the 1830s house I was telling this gentleman about, he told me he was a medium, and I'm going to take his word for it. Concerning my 1830s experiment, the final one, it was about 10 p.m. I saw this device right here in all red. I saw it go red, 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 red. 8 reds in a row. Now, that's what my eyes optically saw as the spirit set the device off. But I found it interesting that my eyeballs saw it go red, 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 red. And then when I played back the footage, it was the rainbow colors. So very strange how my mind saw red. I wonder if the spirit wanted me to see red. But luckily I did get it on camera, and it did happen. It wasn't a vision. I didn't dream it. It is evidence. There most definitely is a spirit at the 1830s house. This is a preview of the documentary, the full-length 2-hour documentary of the 1830s house, coming soon. Now, I'm going to continue here on Hollywood Boulevard, where I do believe I did find authentic evidence of spirits. It could have only spoken Spanish because it was an ancient Spanish building from 1830s.
Well, yeah, I've been finding some ancient looking stuff too, rocks and stuff. Rocks with like pictures on them.
Set off the device. Can you set it off again right now? If not, there's no way to prove you're a spirit or not. Alright. Pee Wee Herman. Okay. So, the only way to prove you're not technology like a cell tower or Wi-Fi, can you please set off the device right now? Can you walk close to the device right now if you're a spirit? We have to establish intelligence through communication. Spirit. Do you live in the wax museum? If so, walk close to the device if you live in the wax museum. Do you live in the rooms above the wax museum? If you're an intelligent spirit, can you confirm this by setting off that device? Interesting, because we got the same type of response in front of that. So if it's a cell tower, it's a pretty powerful one that goes across the street. Very possible chance. Can you walk away from the device? Can you walk away from the device? Okay. Can you walk close to the device now? Can you walk up really close to the device? Okay. It's possibly an intelligent spirit. Spirit. Let's see. Do you roam or do you dwell near this souvenirs building right here? Paradise Hollywood Souvenirs? If yes, walk close to the device, please. Interesting. Okay. Spirit, do you live in this Hollywood building across the street from here? If yes, can you set up the device to confirm you're intelligent? Spirit. Do you just roam the streets around here? Is this your favorite area? Confirm yes if you're an intelligent spirit by walking close to the device and setting it off. Well, you didn't pass the test, but you almost passed it. I'd say there's a possibility there's a cell tower. Who knows? Could be anywhere. Could be on top of that building. Could be hidden in one of these palm trees. Could be anywhere. It's hard to say if it's a spirit or a cell tower. It's interesting. Near the Roseanne star. Near the Roseanne star. Okay, that's a big yes on the Roseanne star. So. Does this person have anything to do with Roseanne? Okay, wow. That is interesting. We're getting off the charts readings that this is a spirit associated with Roseanne. Okay. I have another question. Step away, please. Spirit, can you step away from the device? Thank you. Is this spirit Roseanne herself? If this is Roseanne, can you walk close to this device, as close as you can get? Set it off to the maximum that you've ever tried. If this is Roseanne. Okay, well, that's intense. Now I gotta do a test to see if you're not pulling my leg. Here's Amy Poehler's star. Is this spirit Amy Poehler? Yes or no? If yes, set off the device. Alright. So here we have Will Ferrell. Just doing a, what do they call that? Test to see if it's accurate information. If this is Will Ferrell, can you set off the device? Gotta do 2 more. Edgar Bergen. This is Edgar Bergen. Can you set off this device? Okay, 1 more. Sammy K. This is Sammy K. Can you set off the device? Try one more time. Set off the device for Roseanne.
And I.
You did it before. Come on. Set off the device if you are associated with Roseanne or are Roseanne herself. Come on, you did it before. I gotta look it up, see if Roseanne's still alive. That's how much I believe you. Come on. Roseanne. Is it you? Set it off if it's you. It's very interesting. Well, could be a spirit messing with me. Pretty sure Roseanne's still alive. Might be checking out the Ripley's, believe it or not. We will see. $20 in my wallet and time permitting.
alone, dude. Leave me alone, motherfucker, like I said. I'm not the bitch to play with. I heard you ain't your, I'll make all your motherfucking friends cry, nigga, right now. Leave me alone. By my word. Yep.
John Rasmus here on Hollywood Boulevard. I've been using the Melmeter on Hollywood Boulevard, and let's face it, this is the worst place to do it. You can't get a true reading anywhere. There's cell towers everywhere. Every square inch has a cell tower or Wi-Fi. Radiation, magnetic-wise, is all over the place. It's pretty harmless. It's not going to hurt anybody, but it's going to destroy any readings of accuracy concerning spirits with the Melmeter. It's too bad. I got perhaps a couple spirits. A spirit said he was Roseanne Barr. Now, I don't think she has passed away, so either a trickster spirit lying or just a false reading, but I did tell it to step away, and it stepped away. I told it to confirm if it was, and it did confirm. Let's do a replay of when I asked the spirit to walk toward the device, and then away from the device, and then back to the device. It set off the EMF meter. It spiked it to an extreme degree in the triple digits. And there's a ball of static electricity around that antenna that was broken. A cell tower cannot break that field. You have to be inches away from it. So I'm of the conclusion it was definitely a spirit, a trickster spirit. Let's face it, most spirits you're going to come in contact with, you ask them to walk away, and they won't walk away. You almost have to use reverse psychology on these spirits because they want to do their own thing. They don't want to be told what to do. It's very common. When you say, can you walk away from the device? Walking away seems to be an easy thing, an easy task. But when you ask them to walk toward the device, 9 times out of 10, sometimes 99 times out of 100, they will not walk toward it because they're thinking, I don't want to give too much evidence of my existence. But at the end, near the Roseanne star, having nothing to do with Roseanne, it could have been the spirit from the Ripley's Believe It or Not, could have been just, it's a haunted street. I mean, I'm sure a number of people have died on that street. This right here, let's play it. The spirit walked away from the device when I asked it to, and it came back when I asked it to, more than once. I thank you for watching. Can you walk away from the device? Can you walk away from the device? Okay. Can you walk close to the device now? Can you walk up really close to the device? Okay. It's possibly an intelligent spirit. Clearly the ghost was not Roseanne. It just happened to hang out around Roseanne's star. It could have come from the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. It could have been one of the ghosts there. It's supposedly a haunted place. And the ghost at that museum supposedly follows the employees home sometimes. I don't see how it couldn't follow me down the street a little ways. It's very possible. Shortly after the Roseanne star, you see 0.0 on the Melmeter. So it seems the ghost does leave me behind. And I concluded at the time that maybe it's a cell tower, but looking at this footage again, it is definitely not a cell tower. I've walked down many sidewalks. I've done about 10, 15, 20 investigations. It depends if I cut them in different segments, but I've walked down many hours of many sidewalks. Many hours. For example, I walked down a sidewalk in Sacramento, Old Town. up and down, probably for about an hour. And I got a 7.0 spike, and that's it. 0.0 the rest of the hour. So even if there are cell towers here, the cell towers aren't going to set off intelligently the antenna, ever. Especially intelligently. When I say, can you walk toward it, can you walk away from it? Both the EMF and the antenna went off in the triple digits. Digits so high, I've never seen them in conjunction with the antenna. Very unusual, most definitely a spirit. I thank you for watching. I'm going to continue to investigate. I'm probably going to investigate Hollywood Boulevard from 1 to 3 a.m. on at least a couple other occasions in the future. I do visit Los Angeles on a regular basis, and I'm going to be looking for new places to investigate. I did not investigate the inside of the Ripley's Believe It or Not because I didn't know if I would have $20. I was really budgeting my money, so I wasn't sure gas-wise if I could afford it. But next time, I'm going to definitely make it a point to go inside. And I did talk to the lady at the desk of the Ripley's Believe It or Not, and she did confirm that cameras, video cameras, are allowed. So I will be bringing this video camera in and filming it. As far as millimeters and ghost detectors, I don't know if those are allowed. We will see what happens, but I'm definitely going to film the place. And, I got some readings on the outside. It's hard to say. Some wax museums might be as equally haunted as a museum with old artifacts collected by Mr. Ripley. And so it's hard to say. I think ghosts are all over the place. Who knows what type of ghosts hang out on Hollywood Boulevard? I probably asked some really bad questions. I'll try to hone what good questions I can ask. It's hard to get an answer when all you have is one beep or two beeps or beep or no beep. So you have to be really creative, and I don't want to open a full-blown dialogue. I don't want to become friends. I don't want them to jump in my car and travel home with me. Ghosts following you home is a reality. It does happen. It has happened to me. So I do try to be cautious. But so many ghosts have harassed me, spirits, negative ones, neutral ones, whatever the case, over the many years that I've gotten used to it, and I've stood up and told them to leave my room. In the past, on a number of occasions. I have a history of being haunted. It's the reason I bought this equipment and travel investigating, proving spirits exist. They do. Now, this evidence isn't going to prove the diehard skeptic. This video is not for the diehard skeptic. They're not going to have any comprehension or care of what this device does. They're always going to explain it away as something else. But I know of a surety of a fact. Intelligent spirits, independent from man, do exist. They coexist with us on this planet, just in another dimension, which is stacked on top of our dimension. And it's a true story. Spirits exist. Ghosts are real. I thank you for watching. This has been John Rasmus with Mysterialis Ghost Investigation. Be seeing you. Club 33. Come on, do that again. 3.3. Come on. Come on, 3.3. You could do it. Not 22.2, but 3.3. 33.3 would even be cooler, but 3.3 is good. Can you manage that? Still pretty cool.